I need help. I can't find your radio wave detector anywhere, old friend.
Have you tried looking under my bed?
No, I didn't think of that.
Good. That's where I keep my littlest hobo DVDs, and I don't want you getting them covered in chocolate spread.
So, the radio wave detector?
It's in that big vase in the apartment.
On second thoughts, I don't need any more help. Stick around, old friend. I may have need of you later. Isn't this where you keep your high-tech gadgets that I'm not supposed to touch?
Yeah, I always try to keep them someplace you'll never go. I used to keep them in the dust collector of the vacuum cleaner, but then I caught you using the vacuum cleaner for personal gratification.
It doesn't nag, it doesn't complain if I drop dirty clothes all over the house, it doesn't tie up the phone all day, and it never uses my credit card. It's the best relationship I've ever had.
Charming. Do you want me to get my radio wave detector or not?
Oh yes, if you would, old chum. So, now we can detect radio waves, right?
Indeed. Just make sure to keep it away from that space heater or it'll explode. Don't open it!
We're up to date on the rent now, old chum, remember?
Sorry, force of habit.
Hey Mel, could you run your radio wave detector over the squad car?
It's just a car, mate. I mean, it's got a radio, but holy crap!
What's wrong, old friend?
This thing's giving off more mixed signals than an epileptic semaphore operator.
How is that possible?
It must be because there are so many squad cars in the vicinity. All the radios are sending signals back and forth to each other, and it's causing a VHF meltdown over here.
Lieutenant, could you have all of your officers in the vicinity turn off their radios?
You mean ask every unit on the scene to switch off all communication and leave themselves completely dark while a major criminal flashpoint is underway? Oh, of course, no problem.
Thanks, Lieutenant. You've been a big help.
No, mate, she's not actually going to do it. She's being sarcastic.
You know, you guys have a really annoying bad habit there.
We don't do it just to annoy you, you know. That's the main reason, certainly, but there are others.
Lieutenant, it's imperative that you shut down all of the radios in your squad cars.
Why would I even contemplate doing something so utterly reckless?
The big cheese of the Ruskies is ready to surrender. We just need to get all of the radio waves in the area switched off first.
Are you really as stupid as you appear? It's probably a trap. As soon as we switch off the radios, they go into phase 2 of their plan and we're running on 3 wheels. Forget it. Nothing you can say would persuade me.
Not even if I begged?
Not even if the mayor himself ordered me to do it. Well, maybe if the mayor ordered me, but that pencil pusher is too busy worrying about re-election to actually do anything.
I guess with a high-powered local government job like this, you must rub shoulders with all sorts of people. Why, I bet you even have the mayor on speed dial.
Oh, perps, you old flatterer, you. I'm way, way down the chain of command. The coffee boy only talks to me if he needs something.
So you don't know the mayor? Damn.
I didn't say that. I said I didn't know him through working here. I've known the mayor for years. He used to frequent an entertainment establishment where I was a regular.
I'm guessing Mrs. Mayor wasn't with him at the time?
With him? She was working there.
I really need a favor. I need you to put a good word in for me with the mayor.
No need, perps. If you want a membership of our special club, I can make that happen for you.
Not that, you debauched dingbat! I want the mayor to order all police cars in the vicinity of Wilson Chase Bank to switch their radios off.
I could probably arrange that, perps. The mayor owes me one after he...
La 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 la, I can't hear you! I don't want to hear about your disgusting exploits with perverted politicians.
I was going to say, after he lost all that money to me at poker, he still owes me a lot of money, perps. So yeah, I could get him to do that. But why should I? The only thing you've done for me is get me arrested.
Look, I need you to call in that favor with the mayor. I need it badly.
How badly?
I'll do anything you want.
I left my camcorder at the apartment. I'll have to make do with my mobile.
Okay, I want my record expunged.
Oh God, no! What kind of foul practice is this? I've never expunged another man in my life. How will I ever cope with the shame?
Mate, all he wants you to do is get him a pardon for the crimes you framed him for.
That's all? Sweet baby, Jesus, that's a relief. But, why don't you just ask the mayor if he owes you so much money?
He couldn't do anything that direct. If people found out where he met his wife, well, let's just say he wouldn't be reelected next month.
What do you think, Mel? Should we get him pardoned?
Well, you did set him up and have him arrested on charges you knew were bogus. Technically, I reckon you owe him a pardon without getting anything in return.
You're absolutely right! By generously allowing him to feel as though he's doing me a favor in return, I'm really going above and beyond the call of duty.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I have to go. There are guilty criminals roaming the streets of New York. Lieutenant, do you remember that freak of nature I arrested for assaulting Nurse Julie?
Of course I do. We have that barbarian locked up where he belongs, except when he does his community service.
Any chance you could release him?
None at all. That dirtbag and all of his type belong in prison.
By all of his type, you mean?
Don't get on your politically correct high horse again, Melvin. By his type, I mean men who assault women.
He stands up for gay men so often? I've been keeping my back to the wall whenever I'm wearing lycra.
Trust me, mate, the sight of your ass in lycra is only ever gonna turn stomachs, not heads. There's more chance of Andrew Dice Clay getting a recurring role on Glee than you becoming a gay icon.
Lieutenant, it's of vital importance that you release the flamboyant superhero as soon as possible.
But Purple Patriot, it was you who arrested him. So you know he's guilty.
That's true, but I've uncovered some evidence which suggests it may have been an imposter.
But he was never out of your sight. If the imposter committed the crime, it's the imposter we arrested.
He was briefly out of your sight, wasn't he? I mean, you couldn't see his face when you were flashing his head down the loo.
Not helping, old friend.
I'm sorry, Purple Patriot. Unless you have some compelling evidence of the flamboyant superhero's innocence, he's staying in jail.
We'll talk later, Lieutenant. Isn't there a Girl Scout cookie sale you could be reporting on?
Why are you so frightened of the media, Purple Patriot? Something to hide?
What, in those trousers?
Have you heard of the Flamboyant superhero?
He was arrested for assaulting a nurse. Isn't he in jail?
He is, but I happen to know that he was framed.
Really? How do you know this?
We're the ones what framed him.
I know it! I knew you would turn out to be corrupt!
Tonight on Channel 8 News, New York's fallen hero, the Purple Patriot, guilty of framing a rival.
Dial it back there, Lois Payne. We, didn't know he was innocent when we arrested him.
There was a lot of circumstantial evidence.
Such as?
Well, he looked guilty. That's usually a good sign, right? Look, we need you to run one of those stories you reporters do about people who have been wrongly convicted.
After everything you've done to me, why would I help you?
To get that sense of smug self-satisfaction that drives all you media types?
I'm perfectly capable of feeling smug self-satisfaction without helping you two degenerates.
Listen, you scandal-peddling sensationalist! Aren't you reporters supposed to be interested in the truth?
I'm interested in whatever it takes to get me in the anchorwoman chair for Channel 8 and gets that cheap tramp Mindy Mitchin out on her ear.
Imagine how formidable women in the workplace would be if they could ever stop clawing each other's eyes out for being sluts.
Wait, so, all you really want is a big story to raise your profile? I've got the story you need! Blowing the lid off a miscarriage of justice will make you the toast of the town.
Please, have you ever watched Channel 8? All they care about is tawdry sex scandals, pedophiles, and stopping immigrants from getting into America.
Well, the story of the flamboyant superhero's innocence will be right up your alley then. You see, he has an alibi for the time of the crime, and boy, it's a doozy of an alibi.
Okay, I'll bite. What's the story?
At the time he was supposedly attacking the nurse, the flamboyant superhero was actually helping catch Cubans being smuggled into Florida.
No, Channel 8 wouldn't be interested in a story like that.
I should think not. It's a disgrace. Some of those Cubans are living in terrible circumstances and don't deserve to be vilified. Not to mention that many of them are robbed and beaten and treated despicably by the smugglers. Good on Channel 8 for taking a stand.
Well, it's just that they're more focused on the border with Mexico. We've been running a story all week about what would happen if the border fence was electrified. Our do-it-yourself experts showed viewers how to build their own electric fence with just 23 car batteries and a roll of wire fencing.
So...
Not interested.
It turns out that the flamboyant superhero couldn't have attacked that nurse after all. He was outside the hospital protesting against abortion!
Sorry, but Channel 8 already has a reporter undercover with a bunch of abortion protesters. Tomorrow, she's going to firebomb Angela Lansbury's house.
Angela Lansbury's never had an abortion, has she?
I don't think so, but she's less likely to have a gun than Chelsea Handler.
So...
Not interested.